Oh yes, this video has a lot to do with dating and, if a person wants to be with someone else, first you have to learn to know yourself, know your flaws, and get to understand yourself. Because if you try to get with somebody and you don't understand yourself as a person, you will ruin your relationship very, very quickly. Just like that person should get to know themselves, get to love themselves, get to understand themselves. I mean, you might have to date a lot of people. You might have to get hurt by people, but it'll show you who you are, who you're not, what you like, what you don't like, what you're broken easily by, what makes you smile, what makes your day, what'll ruin it, the type of person that you like, the type of person that you don't like. And also stop expecting more in a relationship than you're willing to give. If you're going to tell your spouse they should amount to something in the relationship, so should you. The relationship should be 50-50, not 100-0 or 10-90 or 20-80 or whatever the odd is. You can't expect someone to bring more to a relationship than you're willing to bring to it. If you're not willing to bring it to the relationship, do not expect them to do that, because that's not right. You cannot expect more out of somebody than you are willing to give. I mean, if they're like, oh no, you don't have to bring it, I'll take care of it, still bring it anyway, because that's just fair. And also, and the thing with relationships is, you have to remember, everybody comes into a relationship with some type of past scars. Everyone comes into your life with problems. People are going to leave with problems. But the main thing is, you're supposed to be learning from everyone that you meet about yourself. Everything and everyone in this world is a life lesson. Nobody is perfect. Everyone has some type of flaws about them. And it's either you learn to accept that person for their flaws and love that person for their flaws, or you don't. You don't have to be with someone. You can choose to leave, but it shows more courage when you stay with that person, through their stuff, because, people just need someone to understand. But at the same time, you cannot expect in a relationship what you're not willing to give. If you're not willing to love somebody, how can you expect them to love you? So a lot of the time, people will try to love you, but that's not always promised to work out. That's not always promised to last. People will try their best to do what they can for you, but to a certain degree, a lot of the time, people will probably give up because they just feel like, I can't do this no more. You're not trying to help yourself. You're not trying to help me. So what am I supposed to do about that? I'm sorry you got hurt. I tried to heal you, but you don't trust me. So what can I do? And the other thing too, that is, people carry baggage from past relationships and put it on you. And a lot of people are like, why is this person holding a grudge against me? I didn't do nothing. Why don't they trust me? Why don't they care about me? I don't understand. I tried to do everything I could do to make this person love me. You can't make anybody love you. That's a decision. And a lot of the time, people are not always, not trustworthy of you or not loving you. It's just the relationship they came out of prior to getting with you, they haven't let go of that issue. So they're taking it out on not you physically, but they're having a mental fight with that person in their head about it. But since now they're with you, they're taking it out on you, because they're like, okay, if that person did that to me, this person's capable of doing the exact same stuff. Or, the memory of what that person did to you before you got with this person carries with you. So paranoia always messes with you about it. Or maybe you're just so used to getting your heart broke that you just, rush to a relationship just to get hurt so you can get it out the way. A lot of people stay single so they don't have to deal with that. Everyone is different. But just remember, if someone comes to you, but they take out their frustrations on you, it's not always you they're taking their frustration out on. It's just a mental thing of they never let go of what was done to them in the last relationship, so they carry that baggage to you, so you have to deal with it. Well, you don't have to, but you choose to. A lot of the time, people just need to know someone cares. People need to know someone loves them, because you don't know why a person has such a hard time letting go of a relationship, or why they haven't let go of them past issues. Sometimes you just have to try to love someone past their pain, and if you can't, then just let them go if it's too hard. But it shows more courage when you stick by that person through their hard times, especially if you say you love them, because real love is one of them things where you can't be broken or separated due to life problems. You just help that person get through them issues. And that's just how you make things work. Life is not easy. Marriage is not easy. Relationships are not easy. It's just what you're willing to deal with because you love somebody. A lot of people can't deal with that, so that's why they don't stay in relationships. A lot of people run around on each other and cheat because they can't handle faithfulness. Some people just don't want to get hurt. Some people don't want to have feelings because they done tried to have feelings for so long that their heart's pretty much cold. Then they're defensive because they feel as though if that person hurts me, I'm going to look stupid, so I'm going to just hurt this person before they can hurt me, or I'm going to move on from this relationship before things get bad, or I'm just going to hit it and quit it so nobody can think they own me, or, something like that. But to the people that, feel like they want to be faithful, do you. It's more courage in that. But the people that like to just run around on each other, keep doing that and you won't be lonely, because at some point in life you're going to want to settle down with somebody, whether you think you will or you won't. It's in every human's desire to be with somebody, but everyone can't admit that. So, and also, if you're going to be with somebody, make sure it's somebody you love and not somebody you lust over, because there's a difference in that. Love comes from the heart, lust comes from the sexual organ. Make sure you love that person and not lust, because one thing you know for sure is if you have sex with that person and then you come, that'll let you know where you're at. If you're still feeling that person once you do that, then well, you love them. If you're not, if you come and then you don't feel nothing, you didn't love them, you just wanted them for that moment. So, and yeah, there's a such thing as wanting someone who's right and somebody for right now. There is a thing like that, so yeah. And then getting with people for the wrong reasons. Some people get with people just so they don't have to be alone, even if they're not happy in their relationship. Some people just get married to try to please somebody else. Other people get married because they think that's what they have to do, and that's not true. Marriage is something that people have screwed up a lot, and the reason why people get divorced is so highly because they get with someone for the wrong reason. Then once they see that reason ran out, they don't want the person no more. So, yeah. All right. Goodbye.